Hi, I'm Lisa Taylor from Evolution Power Yoga. It's almost time to get your bathing suit on, and so it's time to shape up that butt. So begin kneeling down, and one of the most important details here is that your back foot is pointing backwards. You're going to want to turn your toes under, resist, keep your toes pointing back. That's the way we're going to target your tush. Look forward and square your hips to the front of the room. Then lunge forward so your knee comes over top of your toes. That's a safe positioning for this particular lunge. When you inhale, sweep your arms overhead and straighten your back knee. That's it. Now keep lifting up and reaching back. Work on this pose for 5 breaths. The more square you keep your hips, the easier it will be to lift up. Take a last breath and reach back, and then gently put your knee down. Hands to the floor, and step your back foot forward to meet your front foot. Next is a side hip stretch. Strengthener. So use your right hand's fingertips, your middle and index finger, and hook them around your right foot's big toe. With your left hand, bring your fingertips to the ground and lift the palm of your hand up to make like a cupping shape. And if you need to, you can add a block underneath of your hand. So hand under your shoulder. Then raise your right leg up to the side. Now I'll tell you a funny thing about this. Susie's very flexible. The first time a teacher ever asked me to do this, I couldn't even get my foot off of the floor. So if all you're doing is lightening the load of the weight of your foot on the floor, that's good enough. If you can lift your foot high, then lift it high. So take 10 breaths with your foot this high, and just when you think you can't hold it any longer, lift your foot a little bit higher, and then gently put it on the floor. Now shake out your hips. Let's do the other side. You can step your right leg back and kneel down. Point your toes behind you. That's it. It could be that you want your heel to drop out to the side, but you really work on keeping a straight line from your toes all the way up to your knee. Square your hips. Take the deep forward lunge and stretch out the front of your right hip. Then get ready. You'll want to lift up the muscles of your pelvic floor, the pit of your belly, and breathe in all at the same time that you sweep your arms overhead. Go ahead up, stretch up. Now stay in a deep lunge. Keep reaching up out of your legs, stretch even your fingertips and reach for the wall behind you. Take 2 more breaths like this. Keep your back leg strong, and then gently bring your knee down to the ground and your hands to the floor. Step your back foot forward. So your right hand goes on the floor under your shoulder, fingertips, and lift the palm of your hand and make a dome shape. You have the option of putting a block under your hands in a short position, or if it's really hard to reach the ground, make it tall and really rest your hand on the block. Then with your left middle and index finger, hook your big toe and lift your leg straight out to the side. You will want to press down on the ball of your big toe and keep the back of your straight knee soft. This pose is a little bit more work than you think. Just breathe slow, steady, deep, rhythmic breaths. Good job, Susie. You can come down. Shake out your hips. And then one bone at a time, come rolling up to standing. Do each of these exercises every day. Hold them for 5 breaths, 10 breaths, as long as you can hold good form, and then hold it for 2 breaths more, and your butt is going to fit into your bathing suit.